I'm a big kid, and yeah, I'm 26 and I live at home, but I love it.
I'm Gary Striewski, ESPN host, son of a military veteran, and proud homeowner. Aaron Jones is one of the most down-to-earth stars in the National Football League. He signed a new contract in Green Bay this year, but still chooses to live at home with his loved ones. Let's sit down with Jones and his family from their home base in El Paso, Texas.
You're in our memorabilia trophy room and my niece's virtual classroom / our video game room. And I'm here with my twin brother, Alvin Jones. We come in here, we have a lot of friendly competition.
I win most of them, but...
Not true, but it is loud once we start competing. My mom can hear us upstairs.
She always screaming.
They're telling us to be quiet because we're in here late gaming and yelling back and forth at each other.
You took us into the trophy room. That's actually a room that your dad was deliberately building out to showcase all of the achievements.
I feel like it won't be finished until I'm done playing because I'll always have things to continue to add into there. But it's definitely a room that I can just go and sit back and know that my dad was super proud of me.
Some people watching might be like, okay, well, why El Paso? And of course, your parents both served in the Army, and Fort Bliss was the place they were stationed. Can you sort of take us through that journey growing up in the military home?
The families serve as well, not just the person in the Army or service. The families have to go through some of those hardships. You never knew how long you were gonna be in a certain place. So when you finally have a home that's yours, it feels like it. You could kick your feet back.
Growing up in elementary school, middle school, I thought all my friends went to the PX and commissary to get their stuff. And then when I told them that's where I went, they're like, the what? The who? Did you know that growing up early?
Not right away, but after a while, I started mentioning like the commissary and the PX. They'd be like, commissary? Like, are you shopping in jail? What's going on? And I'm like, no, that's where we shop like for our groceries on base.
Having not just one, but both of your parents deployed at the same time or gone at the same time, what was that like?
Oh, it was tough. It was very tough. When they were deployed, me, my brother, and my sister, nobody can ever replace your parents. You go through those hard times with people, and the people that you went through that with, it makes your bond that much stronger and that much more special. Welcome to the kitchen. This is also another one of my favorite spots. We just like to commune together and have food together and talk about life, you know. I would say probably the number one thing I've learned at this table is how to be a man and how to be a leader.
See your uncle? What's that?
You guys are now in our family living room. You see the kids, they rule the house. My dad built the ball pit, so I got it for my son for Christmas. And you know, I wasn't able to be here for Christmas, and my dad's here, so he put it together.
Is that a staple there in the living room, like 24/7? So that way Junior is occupied when you're trying to relax on the couch and maybe watching TV or something?
Yeah, I mean, he don't let you relax. Right here. Good job.
New life goal as an adult. I need to get a ball pit, just for me. Aaron, so, you know, growing up in a military home, what do you appreciate from both your parents' service?
Yeah, so my mom retired as a sergeant major, and then my dad served 29 years, and he retired as a command sergeant major. I mean, for me and my siblings and the rest of our family, you know, the bar is set high.
It's crazy how worlds collide and universes align. My dad is retired Army. He thinks he may have served with your dad when they were both in Korea in either the 80s or the early 90s. Chances are likely that, you know, our pops served in Korea together, and here we are, you know,
dope.
2-3 decades later, talking about their service. How cool is that?
That's so dope, and they did that for our country, and like, you have the same sense of pride that I have.
Aaron, if you don't mind me asking, your dad recently passed. I was just wondering if there's extra special meaning now with the necklace that you're wearing.
Definitely, this was actually my dad's. You know, it's the whole family's together. I got a picture of that. That's special to me. We had them all made, and I'll wear it around my neck, but it definitely will always hold value to me. My family's my everything, so.
It's just so touching, man, because you tell stories about your family, you know, with such love. And I think people need to see more of that.
Thank you. So this wasn't my favorite room, but this became my favorite room. My dad got to come home and pass away here. We was able to set up hospice and get him a machine in there where he could make it home. And we got to say our final words and he could understand us. He could communicate a little bit. When my dad would go to Iraq, or my mom as well, they would always like, I'm gonna come back. I promise I'll come back home. And my dad came back home one last time to us. So this is my favorite room. I come in here, I feel lifted up. When I'm in here, I feel like I'm with him. Being a father is just a joy. I love waking up every morning and seeing what he's doing. You can understand why you have a bond with your father once you have your child.
When you think about the importance of home, Aaron, what are the 3 words that come to mind?
I would say faith, family, and dedication.